Drivers, to your cars.
Good evening, everybody, here for the 10th. This is the 10th round of the ARCSOA Elite Series Championship here at Steelback Stadium here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Also, the Yinzer Pride is out today, and they're waving their horribly colored yellow towels, much like the band of barbarians that Steelers fans normally are. Welcome to Steelback Stadium, a .713 mile short track here in Pittsburgh, the heart of Pittsburgh. As you can see, Vince Freeze is on pole for DNC. This is a very good showing for DNC. They haven't done a ton all year. As you can see, it will be quite interesting to see how they do. I'm just making sure I can hear myself on the quite thing to on the screen there. So again, this is actually one of the largest crowds we'll get of the all ARCSOA series because of how big this track really, or how many people this track really holds. I mean, this is a multi-purpose stadium. A lot of times we get concerts here. There are 29 cars as Philip Papura did not get through the Room of Doom technical inspection at the American 700, so Philip Papura is not here this weekend here in Pittsburgh. We're going to take a look at the starting grid now. And starting last, we have Sean Angel, Kylu Wyzork, and Tyler Thaber are on the grid there. Alex Rowe and Tyler Berkman, Julius Costra and Allison Holiday, Takumi Hirano and Rich Roy, DJ Curtis and Zayden Davidson, Caitlin Tannerhill, Daniel Bouchard, Lance Kelvin, Carter Fitzgerald, Craig Yinzer, Sean Perkins, Russell Pliskin, Bethany Woodard, Cameron Taylor, Dylan Speeds, Cody Lamas, Joe Coleman, welcome back Joe Coleman, Eric Monaco, Nick Pericles, Anthony Griffiths, and Anthony Griffith there, the Ohioan. Greg Woodard, Vince Freeze, and William Brock round out the entire grid here at Steelback Stadium. So yes, other than that, we are here again, and obviously the fans really want to see the Roy Inc. cars do well here. Of course, they're based in Pittsburgh, the 87 of Rich Roy and the 78. They didn't exactly qualify all that well, but the big news is that they will become the Ferrari factory team next year. Once we go to new cars next year, that should be fun, as we are actually approaching the halfway mark of the season coming up here. So that should be interesting, because we don't have too long left until the playoffs begin. So that could be interesting going forward. With that being said, let's get racing here at Steelback Stadium. Should be interesting to see who the drivers will be to watch as we get going, as Vince Freeze, again, DNC was not expected to be that strong of a team here. And DNC is quite strong, actually, here. So that's good to see. As, Lamas didn't get going there, but off the line. But here they come. Is this 3 and 4, or is this 1 and 2? Higher bank track this is, actually. However, it's not exactly as fast as it looks. They're going to have to be very careful around this track because it doesn't have as much grip as people might think. DNC of Vince Freeze leads the field to the green, and off we go here at Steelback Stadium. Great start by Freeze. Bad start by William Brock in second position as Vince Freeze gets going here. Remember, wins get you into the playoffs. And here comes Anthony Griffith now looking low here on the 17 car. And it looks like this is going to be a very heavy inside line track here around this facility here. Great start by Vince Freeze as well. There's our American 700 champion, Nick Pericles, trying to get the inside to chug there. I don't see it happening all that much right off the bat there. Oops, messed that up there. Bump that. But Cody Lamas also going as well early on here. We're already on lap 3 of 100. Again, this is going to be, I think, one of the quicker races of the season in terms of lap count, because lap times are only about 20 seconds, and we're not expecting a ton of cautions around Steelback Stadium. This isn't exactly a track that is known for smashy, crashy, bashy racing there, but we'll see how it goes as, oh, here goes Anthony Griffith for the lead now on the inside of Vince Freeze, and that is going to be a very strong move there as Vince Freeze dives in a little deeper there. Is Freeze going to be able to shut the door on the 17? Looks like that's going to be a possibility there. As we do know, as it hasn't been announced yet, but it is expected that the German race that was supposed to happen will be off this year, and that the improvements to Nelson Ledges will not happen. So the Ohio Motor Speedway has been planned as a backup track this year for that race. So everybody might be going to Ohio next week, as the German race will not happen due to some funding issues, but they're expecting to run that race next year as well. So good to know that. As Nick Pericles now really starting to close in now on the leading 3. Pericles would love to get another win on his season here. So look like Craig Yinzer going down low on Daniel Bouchard here. Still struggling a little bit there to get going, though, it looks like, for him. As now, here comes the 60 car, looking down low a bit there. Trying to get going in 15th position. And remember, only top 10 get points. So that would put Bethany Woodard, one of the drivers, in the points. Oh, we've got maybe a problem here for one of the drivers there. Who is that coming in? That is the 4 car of Anthony Griffith. Our race leader now has an engine issue, and we'll have to bring it down pit road 3 wide a little further back there with Bouchard, Yinzer, and Curtis there. Curtis didn't exactly qualify all that well here, as Vince Freeze is back leading this race over Nick Pericles and William Brock. Cody Lamas in 4th. Again, we were expecting DNC to start performing well on the short tracks, and the next couple of races will be short track races. So, with that being said, short track racing is expected to be where DNC really starts showing their gusto here. Meanwhile, Nick Pericles is all over the rear bumper. It's going to be difficult to make a move with how one groove this track is. Again, very difficult track to make moves on, if you ask me. Top 5 all together, held by a blanket. There are 4 different teams represented in the top 5. Good to see DNC, who has been one of the weakest teams, though, all year, up in the top positions right there. So far, it's been a clean race, though, as looks like the Seba Sport car has fallen off the pace there of Sean Angel. Again, just look at how much of a blanket these cars are under, but you can't really make a move here because of the way the track is. It's kind of like a really banked Martinsville kind of layout here. So now we've got actually Cody Lamas making a move on the 17 car of William Brock there. That's going to be a good try here. And it looks like Lamas is going to get the spot there. And it looks like Woodard might be following suit with Lamas there. And Lamas gets that spot, but now will Woodard be able to get it? We're already 15 laps into this race, and we're only 5 minutes from the green flag. And now, yep, that's it. So DNC has 2 cars in the top 3. But we're not seeing any lap traffic just yet. It's been a clean start in the first 15 laps of this event. Any commentary from the people watching the video? Any comments? Please type them away there. We love some fan support here, but again, it's been kind of a calm start, to be honest with you. Very calm start. Here's Dylan Speeds in 13th, Lance Kelvin in 12th. They have kind of had a weird mid part of the season. They haven't really done a whole lot there. As Sean Perkins starts coming up through the order for Silver Speed. There's Cameron Taylor there, the highest running of the Tenaires, as Anthony Griffith has fallen out of the race from the lead. That's going to be a tough break for Anthony Griffith there. But here we go. At the front of the field again. Can this DNC of Cody Lamas get by the 84 car? Because if he can, it'll be a DNC 1-2, and that's really what DNC needs. They are a short track car. They don't have a ton of power. But this is what you need. This is exactly what you need to do if you are DNC at this stage. Exactly what you need to do. Oh, but it looks like here comes the 84 now, down low on the 88. Will Vince Freeze be able to hold the spot? Doesn't look like it, as Nick Pericles, the American 700 winner, I believe led the... No, he did not lead the lap. Freeze still did, but it looks like now, here goes. Whoa, wow, Lamas goes way wide there on... nearly gets into his teammate there, but it looks like Vince Freeze is going to let Lamas by as well and probably drop to the back of that five-car group, if I'm taking a guess. Now it looks like Eric Monaco is also closing in as well up front. Oh, it looks like Brock's going to let Freeze in line here. So, again, it's kind of a weird track, this one is. I mean, it's not... I wouldn't call it a super speedway, but I wouldn't... not a super speedway. I wouldn't call it a short track, but I wouldn't call it a speedway either. It's somewhere in the middle there. And right now, as you're seeing... It's all about how you can set up moves down the inside line there. You got to get a good run off the corner and then set up a run down the inside line in order to try and get a good run, or try and dive bomb entering a corner there. Because the outside's kind of useless around here so far with these cars. They're expecting this track's going to be good with next year's cars, however. So, and they've signed a number of year deal here in Pittsburgh for that race. As they're coming up to lap Sean Angel now. Uh-oh. Is that just for the 4? Yeah, the 4 fell out right there. But yes, now we have Nick Pericles closing in now on them. And we might actually not get a pit stop, I think, in this race, because I believe we are only on 1 times wear instead of 2 times wear, which will... I think maybe get us to the end of the race without a stop. However, this could be our first real challenge for some of these leaders to deal with, is how they get through the lap traffic here. And again, it's going to be difficult, I think, for them to... Oh, Angel's pinching the 84 there. And will the 48 try a dive bomb here? I think he tried to push him into the high line, but it didn't work. Woodard's being held up massively, though, by... Woodard, Freeze, and Brock are being held up massively by the 94, as the top two kind of got away there. And again, here comes the 84 car with the 48 all over the back bumper here. And now, whoa, here we go once again. 48's losing ground there in the middle of the corner. Don't want to do that too often, because you want to be all over... you want to be all on the back bumper of the 84. But now, as they're going to come up to some more lap traffic, it's going to be a little bit more stepping on each other, I believe. as the 89's there, and we've got some of the Marlones as well. Just got to be oh so careful you're not going to get into too much trouble here, I believe. Oh, 3 wide, a little further back. That's Bethany Woodard, Russ Pliskin, and the 42 car of Dylan Speeds there. Also, this is all being held up by Joe Coleman, who is running 7th. Very nice run there by Joe Coleman. Where's Alex Rowe currently on this grid as well? He's down in 22nd. So Joe Coleman, one of the only drivers, I think, to not have points on the season. Currently running in the points, so good to see. Whoa, look at the 35 trying down low on the 5, and the 5 closes the door. Really good racing back here. I'm interested to see if Russ Pliskin's going to have to maybe slam the door here on the 95. Doesn't look like it, but Dylan Speeds is going to start losing some spots here pretty quick as he is stuck on the outside line up in the marbles. Again, don't want to be in that situation for too long because you're going to lose a bunch of spots doing that. Meanwhile, up front again, not a whole lot of change up front, but lap cars will become a big factor for those drivers here in a little bit. As looks like Perkins gets underneath Taylor there as we're on lap 35 of 100 already. So again, very clean start to this race for a short track right now. Whoa, look at the 24 now and the 95. They're doing battle with the 5. And again, just, wow, the 5 actually has a lot of speed on the outside there. For this being mainly a one-groove track, the 5's actually doing a really good job. Oh, the 95's trying the middle line there. That's a bit aggressive. And actually, the 95's going to make it work. Wow, good move there by the 95. Meanwhile, at the front of the field now, Nick Pericles has caught the lap car of Tyler Tabor. And that's going to be a hard one for him to get by, I think. Because Tabor is not playing nicely there. And here comes the 48 down low on the 84 to take the lead of the race. So Lamas jumps to the lead here at Steelback Stadium, Pittsburgh. And now he's going to try underneath the 89, but the 89's trying to slam the door. And now the 48 takes the lead with the 96 in second, but there's more lap cars in front. So Lamas leads over Woodard and Pericles. And now that's going to be a big for Cody Lamas right now. And now the field is going to start bunching up because, oh, look at Dylan Speeds again. Dylan Speeds has been all over this pack, just going forward, backward, forward, backward. Let's see how Freeze gets by. Freeze and Brock get by the 89. It looks like Brock's trying to make a move on Freeze by using the 89 as a pick. Good move there. Uh-oh. Here we go. Lamas now is having to deal with the 96 alongside on the outside, but the 87 is going to help the 48 get a bigger lead here. '96 goes way to the outside line there as the 84 dives under for second. Oh, this is going to be big, though. The 48's got to try the outside line now. And that's not the preferred line, but he's trying to make it work here. And he is making it work. So we're starting to see this track become a little bit more multi-grooved as this race goes on, as the 48's getting some amazing runs off the corner there. Really nice runs. Good job by Cody Lamas there. As now we're looking back as Greg Woodard goes underneath the 84 for second. And we're almost halfway through this race already. This is going to be a quick race. We were expecting there to be at least a little bit more cautions than this, but wow, we are not seeing that as William Brock takes over third from Pericles there. And Brock is now trying 3 wide here with 2 lapped cars. And Freeze goes by the 84 as well, or is trying to go by. Oh, a little bit of contact there, I thought, maybe, between the 88 and the 87. But the 84 really has not played lap traffic well, as, looks like Woodard now is really closing in on the 48 for the lead. Whew. And the 01 is really holding up the 48 here. And now the 96 is going to try, maybe. Nope, not gonna there. 48 throws a nice defensive line there. It's not going to be too long before the 96 is going to try a move here. And it looks like he's going to try maybe the outside there, but I don't necessarily know if that's going to be the right move. 48 now is going to try a 3-wide move on the inside. 96 again trying the outside. He does get the run off the corner, but the 48 just pinches off a little too much air for him there. Vince Freeze is in third. And now it looks like Woodard is going to get by the Rowe car there, the Horizon car of Rowe. As Weishorst is really holding up the 48 now. We believe Kiterman should be back for Ohio Motor Speedway next week, but I'm unsure of that. As Lamas continues to lead this event at the halfway mark. Or, well, he led it at the halfway mark, for that matter. A little further back now. Whoa! Look at this battle here between... This is a battle for fourth now as Pericles has gotten by the 17 and the 88. Good move there. Let's go back a little further. There is Eric Monaco in sixth. Monaco needs a good run here. Perkins is in seventh. Bethany Woodard 8th. Cameron Taylor 9th. And now the 42 in 10th with Lance Kelvin 11th. 12th is now Carter Fitzgerald. 13th is Rowe. 14th is Bouchard. 15th is DJ Curtis. 16th is... 16th is Allison Holiday. 17th now is Craig Yonser, battling with Russell Pliskin for 17th now. 19th is Zayden Davidson. 20th is Tanner Hill. And that's all the cars on the lead lap. Hold on one sec here. All right, I'm back. All right, so Greg Woodard and Cody Lamas are currently leading this race over Julius Koster's a lap down. William Brock is in third with Freeze in fourth and Pericles in fifth. I wouldn't call this race boring. I'd call it more, it's definitely lap car based, but yeah, it's been a little bit of a, it's a little boring. I mean, it's a lot of back and forth lap car pick strategies, which is kind of what we expected this race to be. Ohio Motor Speedway can kind of be a little bit more interesting in that regard, because Ohio Motor Speedway is so tiny and there's so many cars on it. It tends to turn into a little bit of a rush hour traffic everywhere you go, especially if you have even more cars like 42, 40, 42-something cars on that track. This track, I think, can hold 46. But this track is so big for a short track that you really don't get the feeling of just nonstop traffic like you do with Ohio. So that'll be interesting once we go to OMS next week, or next race, to find out what we're going to do with that. Because at this stage, it looks like DNC is going to do quite well the next couple of races this year. And also the schedule that's on the Discord, I haven't updated it yet. So that there will be some changes to it. That's the 29 schedule. So yes, the next race is Ohio Motor Speedway. Nelson Ledges, the plan is that's what we were originally going to run. We're going to run that later on. We're going to run that next year, I think. So 11 will be Ohio Motor Speedway. Which is, again, the smallest track we go to. So that that also allows us to kind of get a little bit of a an oval little binge there. So a little short track binge, which is kind of nice because we don't you don't get that much, really. So, hold on just a second here. Let's see. Yeah, so it is spreading out quite a bit here. Oh, smoke. Oops, I missed it. My bad. Whoopsie. Missed the smoke. Something happened with Row, apparently. I know, I'm not... Sorry, I was even getting bored with it, so my apologies. It wasn't Row, I don't think. Oh, yeah, there was a car way on the inside there. Give me a second here. That's going to be a yellow. When did that happen? Oh, crap. Who is that? Oh, that's the other one. That's the 22 car. Yeah, I'm throwing a yellow on that. Ian, that was right during pit stops, too. Yeah. That was kind of dumb. That's going to throw this race upside down, isn't it? Now that Coleman wrecked. Okay, we're going to have some fun in this one. We'll give them laps back. I totally missed it. I was looking at something completely different. What were you doing, 01 car? I'm not on my game today. I can immediately tell I'm not on my game today. But what was that? Running right into the back of Yinzer. Warning to the 01. I think that'd be something bigger than that, but okay. Yeah, I was thinking EOLL 01 there. So right now the 96 is the leader. However, a bunch of cars are going to be able to get, I think, a lap back from that. Like, a bunch will. We'll get a wave around on that. Like, I think the 11 gets one for that. I'm not doing well today. I got a headache. That was my fault that I totally didn't even see that. Like, I saw the tracks there, and I'm like... Wait, what? It's been a while since I ran one of these. Alright, so the 95 should be leading this. That's a Bethany Woodard, but a bunch of cars should be getting a wave around on this, the way I look at it. No, wait, these are just the ones that got lucky and didn't pit. 84, that's right. 84, you're on the wrong lane, 84. And you're going to try the middle to go by. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted you to do, but... Track's plenty wide. Well, at least you got in the right line. Although you're holding the 90 yellow again. They'll be fine. I messed that up again. Gosh, I'm not doing well. And the 22's breaking down anyway. Well, the 84 got his lap back finally. Thanks to the 22 just letting him go. Oh, well, 48 in the fence. Not sure what that was about, but okay. And then, where's the 95? Oh, there's the 95, okay. Oh, okay, they're pitting now. Okay, so that's going to explain how this is going to go, because they didn't pit under the yellow, I guess. So the 95 and the 60 pit. And I'm willing to bet some of the other cars that have already tried pitting haven't yet, or that haven't pitted yet under green. Oh, 42 in the wall in the back. Dylan Speeds catches the wall. '17 now is in second. So actually it is kind of reworking itself a little by little to how it was. But the 48 is leading over the 17 car. Cameron Taylor is the first car one lap down. And it looks like Cameron Taylor and the 92 are going to be duking it out side by side there. 92 in the fence. 92 got a lot of damage from that. Yeah, but the 48's still leading over the 17. And now the 17's taking the lead. So, again, lap traffic is really going to determine this race, I think, in the long run. Oh, maybe not the 17 just yet. Oh, now the 17's got it, but... because the 48's way on the high line. 41 now, forcing the 22 up high. Whoa. 22 nearly in the fence there. 22, oh gosh. Man, they're getting aggressive late into this. Alright, let's go back. 17 leads over the 48 now. But I'm thinking the 48's going to close back in again here. Looking at where the 17 is kind of being held up by the 5. Unless well, maybe not here. The 17's going to get under the 5. Wait. Let's see. The 42. As I go through this here, let's see. Yeah, this race hasn't been the most interesting one out there. Honestly, I will give it that. It hasn't been great. Oops, bumped that. I didn't know I bumped it there, and that would have stopped the stream. Yeah, William Brock's leading. 42, going underneath the 78. Is that for position? No, it's not. I mean, a little further back, Joe Coleman with Russ Pliskin. Joe Coleman, oh, wow, that was a bit aggressive. That was very aggressive there. Joe Coleman was quick earlier on in this race and just got dumped there. Trying to pit. Greg Woodard in 4th. I mean, I'm looking to see if the 48's going to close in on that 17 because that's really the only shot we've got at a competitive finish here. But he's got to close in a lot. But is there any slow lap cars coming up? Not really. I think this is going to be Brock's day, to be honest. And possibly the return of highlight videos starting with Ohio, because I could then spruce them up a little bit. Yeah, I'm not seeing much of... Well, there is a bit of a gain coming from the 48, but the 48's also being held up by lap cars as well, so... Really, I think this is William Brock's race to lose at this stage, because... as long as something really dumb doesn't happen to him... I think... I'm just seeing straight up here. I don't think the 48's got it right now. I think, well, this could do it here. The 35 making a move on the 7. That is for position in front. That could help the 48 there. Is if they're battling. And Wisework's horrendously slow anyway, so... What on earth? Oh! That's gonna be a yellow! The 7 was blowing up! That's a yellow flag! And the 5 is gonna get a wave around! So we are under yellow, and the 33 is blowing up now! So we got a couple of cars blowing up now. 5 is going to get a wave around. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened to the 7 there. The 7 was blowing up. This is going to turn into a dash real quick, isn't it? So the 7 was blowing up there, and, well... What was the 11 supposed to do? Is my question. What was the 11 supposed to do? And there goes the 5 getting a lap back. Yes, I actually did catch that one. Thank you. So I'm actually going to wave around the 35. Because... yeah, that would be the starting order, because those 2 cars would get it by. Oh, wait, it would be at the end of the race anyway, so, okay. They would have gotten it anyway. I'm wondering if we're going to be able to go back green here, is my question. I didn't think there would be a penalty, the 11. What was the 11 supposed to do if the 7 was breaking down in front of him? So, 33 should be out of the race as well. So the 7 and 33 are out of the race, so... Again, 66 has rear end damage from the 01. We might get 2 to go on the restart, maybe 1 to go. Is the key word here. I'm not sure what the track file has this as. Does it have it as a really small speedway or a really big short track? I'm guessing really big short track, so we might be going with a 1 to go. Nope, we're going 2 to go. Okay, next time we're going to have 2 laps. Can Cody Lamas get by the 17 car? I don't think anybody else is near. Yeah, the 88 car is a number of lap cars back. So it isn't going to be him, I don't think. Nor Woodard, for that matter. Everybody else that's on the lead lap is way in the back here. The 5, the 35, and the 41. So now can the 48 make a move on the 17? Is the big question. In what has been kind of a little bit of a boring race, will turn into a pretty good finish. And I was dozing off in the middle of it, so... Here we go. It's going to be down to this restart. And it looks like the 17 gets a good restart there. It's the 48 didn't get a bad one. And there's no lap cars to really mess with them either. And with 1 to go coming around this time, I don't know if the 48's going to get there. He's going to have to try a dive bomb into 3, I think. That's all he can do. It's a dive bomb into 3, and I don't necessarily know if the 17's going to let him. Or I don't necessarily know if the 17 got too good of a run there. I think this is going to be William Brock's day. Yes, it is. Coming out. Oh, we got a caution in the back. 66 and the 28 are involved, but William Brock wins the race. And we've got some big incident further back with Lance Calvin, Joe Coleman, Craig Yinzer there at the end. They massively had a big hit there. We're going to have to take a look and see what happened to them. It wasn't them, actually. It looked like it was the 66. Oh! We're going to have to take another look at that there quick. Let's take a look. It started with the 66. 66 is down low, slides up the track, loses the back end, and gets into the 22. The 22 then gets into the 66 again, and then the 28 just had nowhere to go on the backstretch there. And that's when the race ended right there, so... William Brock wins the race. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to do anything for that, but I don't think they are. They're going to call that a racing deal. All three of the accidents were racing deals, actually. Didn't mean to do that. Give me 1 sec here. As I go to that. And our finishing order today. William Brock wins the race. Cody Lamas second. Great to see DNC back up there. Third, Greg Woodard. Fourth goes to Vince Freeze. Woodard did get by Freeze there. Nick Pericles in fifth. Eric Monaco sixth. Cameron Taylor seventh. Dylan Speeds eighth. DJ Curtis ninth. Russell Pliskin 10th. Caitlin Tannerhill 11th. Sean Perkins 12th. Craig Yinzer 13th. Despite crashing there. Zayden Davidson 14th. Rich Roy 15th. Bethany Woodard 16th. Carter Fitzgerald 17th. Julius Koster 18th. Tyler Berkman 19th. Alex Rowe 20th. Tyler Thaber 21st. 22nd goes to Lance Kelvin. 23rd goes to Kailu Wyzork. 24th goes to Takumi Hirano. 25th goes to Angel. 26th to Joe Coleman. 27th to Allison Holly. 28th to Bouchard. And last goes to Anthony Griffith. That will be a... that will be 3 DNFs for today's race, but good second win on the season for William Brock. That's what he needed, really, there. That's what he needed. Let's take a look at the points now. As I saved the export already. Let's go over to this. Not that. Come on. There we go. That's what I wanted. Forgot to pull up the music. All right. So, with our winner today is William Brock. Let's pull up the exports. William Brock is our winner today. He will come out of here with 25 points, and, well, that's going to be a good way to break his tie. 18 goes to Cody Lamas, something that's been massively needed by him. And that will be silver for him. No, not the right silver. And 13 will go to Greg Woodard. Greg Woodard gets 15 points, I'm sorry. I thought Greg would have been... Wow. That's American 700 and Pittsburgh in a row. 2 in a row for him. 12 goes to Vince Freeze. Again, another driver that needed points. Yeah, he was only on 5 up to this point. 10 points goes to Nick Pericles, our American 700 victor. 8 goes to Eric Monaco. Wait. Eric Monaco, yes. Six goes to Cameron Taylor. I am missing where Cameron Taylor even is. Now Taylor doesn't have hardly anything. 4 goes to Dylan Speeds. Two goes to, I think, DJ Curtis, and then 1 to Russell Pliskin. DJ Curtis. And then 1 to Russell Pliskin. And then let's take a look at the... Well, actually, we'll take a look at the full points now. Joe Coleman's still on nothing. And so now, with that being said... William Brock is on 113 with Nick Pericles on 98. Anthony Griffith on 71. DJ Curtis and Eric Monaco tied on 66. Craig Yinzer on 57. Carter Fitzgerald on 57. Bethany Woodard and Greg Woodard both on 53. Lance Kelvin on 50. Dylan Speeds on 44. Sean Angel on 42. Philip Papura, Alex Rowe, Rich Roy. Cody Lam is starting to climb up the order a bit. Cameron Taylor, Ethan Kiterman, Daniel Bouchard, Zayden Davidson, Tanner Hill, Berkman, Freeze, Costra, Hirano, Holiday, Pliskin, Thaber, Vershagen, and Coleman on nothing after this. And that should be a red, not a black there. Provided of Room of Doom, by the way. There, I needed to change that as well. Let's take a look at the constructor standings leaving this race. Ghost Racing Team had 1 today. Red Bull, I believe they had 25, 18, 15, 12, 10 plus 2, so they had 12 leaving today. Matthews Motorsports, they didn't get any, I don't think. Carter Fitzgerald didn't finish there. Yeah, they got nothing. Sorry, Ryan. Ford Performance Technologies, they got 25 there. Lycoya, I don't know where Bethany finished, but Greg Woodard finished with 15 points. Bethany Woodard did finish down in 16th. Next up, we have Bradley Automotive. Did Speeds did? Yeah, Speeds did. Speeds got 4. Tenair Development, Cameron Taylor got 6. Uh-oh, did I screw up? Oh, no, I didn't screw up. I thought I might have screwed up and the stewards were mad at me because I had a Discord message. But it was from somebody else. Silver Speed Team Falcon, they had Eric Monaco up there. So they had 25, 18, 15, 12, 10, 8. They came out of here with 8. Roy Inc., they got nothing. Saba Sport, they got nothing. Horizon Auto, they got nothing. Fordale Enterprises, they weren't even here. Middle Deutschland, they got nothing. Mid-Atlantic got nothing. Marlone had nothing. I don't think they did, at least. Mopar had nothing on the bottom there, but DNC had a bunch. They had 18 plus, let me count that up. 18 plus 12, so they came out of there with 30, so they actually were the biggest point scorers of the day. They're going to be coming out here with 47 points. And for once, we actually have a change at the top of the board. The first time since Road Atlanta, we've got a change with Red Bull leading the points way over Ghost, 164 to 161. 133 for Ford Performance Technologies. Matthews Motorsports on 116, tied with Lycoya. Tenair on 95, Bradley on 94, Silver Speed on 67, 48 on Roy Inc., 47 on Dominion Caraway, 45 on Saiba Sport, 39 on Horizon, 36 on Fordale, 31 on Middle Deutschland, 25 on Mid-Atlantic, 24 on Marlin, and 12 on Mopar. As we go into Ohio Motor Speedway coming up here. And then this would be... I'll check that later. With that being said, we are done for today. If there's anything else you'd like to know, Room of Doom will be on our Discord. I've linked it before, and I will link it again in probably the description of the video. And we will see you at the Ohio Motor Speedway, everybody.